Coming up on Look Today, well, we've got updates regarding Alex West's sentencing in relation to the death of 8-year-old Charlotte McHugh. We've got details. And Glens Falls was voted one of the top 10 America's coolest small towns by Budget Travel website. You know we've got those details. Plus, tickets for Tesla Drops the Beat for the Adirondack Theatre Festival are on sale. More on that coming up. All ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm J. Hood Jackson, this is Look Today. Tonight's program, I sit down with Melaine Jackson. She's a singer for the Melaine Jackson Trio, and we're joined by Gary Brooks. He's a musician and band leader for the trio, and they're here to talk about their upcoming performance for the Elks Club Scholarship Ball. I also sit down with John Strow, Queensbury's town supervisor. He's here to talk about the Watershed Coalition issue in part one of my three-part interview with him. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. Well, to our lead story. Well, as we told you yesterday, Alex West was sentenced to 5 to 15 years in state prison. Alex West was charged on 8 different counts for a fatal boat crash that killed 8-year-old Charlotte McHugh. He was sentenced yesterday at Warren County Courtroom. Judge John Hall imposed the maximum term for second-degree manslaughter. He'll be eligible for parole after 5 years and will be automatically released at 10 years if he does not have any disciplinary problems in prison. It's a hard story to report. It's a kind of tragedy that affects everybody. In other news, well, here's a good story. According to Budget Travel website, Glens Falls has been voted 9th in America's top 10 coolest small towns. Go Glens Falls. Now, Glens Falls qualified as an affordable vacation spot for tourists. Now, the city, by the way, is a gateway to the Adirondacks, and as you know, is currently undergoing significant downtown revitalization, artistic, and economic transformation. Well, we knew who to go to for this one. Tori Riley, the president, CEO of the Adirondack Regional Chamber of Commerce.
We happen to have a plethora of wonderful things to do, and they're simultaneously marketing, they're collaborating. The message that is now going out is about Glens Falls, it's right here, versus the Hyde and the Chapman, and then you've got the Civic Center events, and then you've got the beer, the Adirondack craft beverage, right? And you have all these arts that happen to be exploring and exploding over the Troy shirt factories. So all of them are now marketing cohesively, and what a difference it's made.
Hey, my wife and I have lived in Glens Falls for over 12 years now. It's a great town to live in. Switching from news to weather. Well, today saw, guess what? More rain. And you can expect more rain throughout the rest of the week. More rain. So for a more detailed look at our weather, more rain, we're going to head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thanks, Jesse, and here's your first look weather forecast. Right now, we have a cold front boundary near the Gulf Coast states and stretching across the southern United States, and that cold front is swinging out of the northeastern parts of the U.S. as well as the mid-Atlantic, bringing a few areas of low pressure out towards our east. So residual showers are in the areas high pressure tries to build in from our west towards places in like the Great Lakes. And look at the northeast outlook tonight, 45 in Albany, 44 in Burlington. So a chilly night with showers expected, looking at upper 40s towards the southern part of the viewing area and even the central part of the viewing area. And as we head towards Glens Falls, we're looking at an overnight low of 46. Maybe a few pockets of upper 30s to our extreme northern parts of our viewing area. A few showers early, otherwise cloudy skies, 46 degrees as things begin to settle down and partly sunny for the daytime tomorrow, although there could be some areas of patchy fog early in the day. 73 the expected high. Look at the out-the-door forecast. I mentioned partly sunny, some areas of patchy fog will be in the mid-50s through our 8 a.m. hour. Our extended forecast shows we're going to be seeing some tranquil weather for the next couple of days as temperatures rise from the upper 40s back to the mid-70s. with some peaks of sunshine here and there before our next chance of wet weather arrives on Friday and Saturday. as temperatures fall to the upper 60s for highs Friday, and then we warm rapidly back up to the upper 70s on Saturday and then lower 80s on Sunday under mostly sunny skies. Low temperatures going to reach the mid 50s by that time frame. So that's a look at the first look weather edition forecast. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponsler. Now I'm going to send it back to you, Jesse.
Well, thanks, Clarence. Hey, that weather forecast is changing. It looks like we might actually get some sun. All right, back to the news. Well, tickets for Tesla Drops the Beat, presented by Adirondack Theatre Festival, now on sale. Many are saying that this is going to be the best production the festival has ever put on. So tickets are expected to go fast. So we spoke to Chad Rabinovitz. He's a producing artistic director of the festival.
Ticket sales are rocking right now. I think we're over 800 subscriptions already, which is far ahead of our goal from this time last year. Try to top our 1,000 subscribers from last year. But I also expect single ticket sales to be really high for this one, and hopefully people will see Tesla and then see how great the rest of the season is going to be. So yeah, it's all starting out well. I just want to keep that ball rolling.
It's a great organization. Up next, I sit down with Melaine Jackson. She's a singer for the Melaine Jackson Trio. We're joined by Gary Brooks. He's a musician and band leader for that trio, and they're here to talk about their upcoming performance for the Elks Club Scholarship Ball. And stick around for a treat at the end of the program. Plus, I also sit down with John Strow. Now, he's a Queensbury Town Supervisor, and he's here to talk about the Watershed Coalition issue in part one of my three-part interview with him. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. In the Lookout tonight, I just want to make mention, this Watershed Coalition issue is really gripping Warren County for a number of reasons. And it was great to have John Strow on today. We rarely do a three-part interview, but he came with a lot of information. And I also very much appreciated talking to Mark Westcott and Doug Irish. So that invitation remains. This is an open discussion. If you want to add to the conversation, you let us know, and we'll interview you as well. And we got a real special treat for you tonight. Melaine Jackson is going to sing for us, take the program out tonight. And a reminder of the Elks Club Scholarship Ball, which is Friday, June 16. And in program notes, brand new Queensbury Town Board meeting tonight. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Here is Melaine.
I was standing all alone against the world outside. Yeah. You were searching for a place to hide, and lost and lonely. Now you've given me the will to survive. And when we're hungry, love will keep us alive. And when we're hungry, love will keep us alive. Yeah. And when we're hungry, love will keep us alive.